Yes, I love a good dress. To me, dresses are more comfortable than any pair of pants. I mean, there's a time and a place for pants, but my husband's always like, why do you have to dress up everywhere? Why are you always like dressing to the nines? And I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, slipping on a dress is just, it's faster, it's so much better. I mean, it's pretty. I love fashion, don't get me wrong. I love fashion, and I know TikTok is just finally starting to see and witness the fashion side of me. That was kind of reserved for Instagram for a very long time. I think people on TikTok that I don't think most people on TikTok know, like, I've been modeling since I was 18, and I know Instagram has a lot of those portraits and stuff, and I've shared a few things, but a lot of things hi puppies, a lot of things are censored here on TikTok. Like, I can't quite share or even create certain like posts to like promote that work. But I love fashion, I love creating a good fit, I love slipping on a good dress. They're so comfortable. They're not like the most comfortable in certain like gardening situations, which is where I always go for just like a boy short, like boxer short undie, like swimsuit kind of thing, so you can like really get in there. I don't really like pants all that much. I like flowy things. Like, for so long I wore a lot of like tight fitted clothes. That was kind of the vibe and whatever else. And I'm not saying at the right moment, at the right time, something tight is amazing, but for the most part I really like flowy things. A little bit I've been like following some of the recommendations for like, oh, dressing like your rising sign or dressing like your Venus sign. Both of mine are in water, so between a Cancer rising and a Pisces Venus, that's like flowy things. But I'm still trying to make it, you know, goth and metal and all of these like alternative things, and just living to like my childhood dream of dressing like Morticia, like the Morticia L. Woods, I guess. I don't really know, but this is like one of my favorite dresses, so I wanted to show it off and just like yap to you a little bit. We're enjoying some sun. This is one of our like hidden backfield areas that we come hang out at, but it can be loud, as you can probably hear the highway. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. What is her new name? Vintage Jelly, or Velvet Jelly Vintage. There we fucking go. Velvet Jelly Vintage is the girly pop that I get a lot of my dresses from. She's helped me find some amazing pieces. I lived for a few years where I really didn't wear too many dresses, or just wasn't like making content like that. Even my Instagram was pretty dead. It was mainly like my powerlifting videos and gardening videos or whatever. And then when I've done stuff on like Witch Talk and TikTok and all of the above, like, dude, when I'm chilling, I'm fucking chilling. Like, when I'm making candles, I look fucking homeless. I love the full spectrum of womanhood, of looking homeless and just looking like royalty. It's a vibe for sure, and I walk that line perfectly. But anyway, yeah, sorry to hear that TikTok's been like hiding me, but I also have been hibernating. So I've been hiding myself. But it's spring, so there's the rebirth and things are starting to get busy. There's definitely a big growth spurt like leading up to it, like holy fuck. And then I'm sure summer's gonna be super, super busy, and then I really try to align with the Sabbaths and the seasons. That schedule, that routine, I want it to work for me. I make it work for me, and the more I make it work for myself, the more I align myself to it, the more it does work for me. There really is something to all of it, but like adjusting yourself to that schedule, it feels like you're slamming on the brakes and about to hit a fucking wall, because we are so fast paced, especially in America, especially in this modern world. So slowing down, taking this is probably a Taurus lesson. Did the moon shift into Taurus yet? I don't know if it's still in Aries, but this is definitely something. My second house, my Taurus, Taurus ruled second house in my Leo moon has definitely taught me that. So if anything, here's to slowing down. Here's to sitting with the puppies in a grassy field behind an apartment complex. And here's to business not operating on a Gregorian calendar or a 24-hour cycle or any of the above. Here is to doing the best that I can on a slow-paced schedule, on a Mother Nature cycle. So I was hibernating. I'm alive. I'm back. Been having fun with it. And then just like normal. I think people might have picked up on the trend, even when, like, before I even announced that, like, hey, I'm hibernating or whatever. I would just like have these periods. I'd be like, hey, like, I'm leaving. I gotta deal with some stuff. It was always around October. Like October, it really starts to slow down for me. And then December through like the end of February, you ain't getting shit from me. I hibernate pretty fucking hard. Always have, but now it's actually supported, and I'm not having to like fight through it like I did in my childhood, in my early 20s, when you're kind of forced to conform to this modern structure of living. Society's schedule is not my schedule. I'm creating my own schedule and making society align with me, and that is the tea. So anyway, much love. Happy spring. Bless Ostara, and I hope you're doing well, babe.